Hello everyone! Today I am going to show you how you can import and export measurements from the viewer. Importing measurements can be really practical if you know that you're going to have multiple projects that are similar, or if you have multiple places or rooms that are similar inside of the same project, and you do have to take measurements for all of those. Then you can just create a pattern of measurements and insert them as many times as you want for each different place, each different room, or each different project. In my case, I'll show you an example where I have to measure the room height, the cage height, and the transfer height. Okay, just these three, and we'll do that twice, once inside of this room, and then once inside of the bigger room that is out there behind. So first, as you saw, I created a small CSV right here. It is really simple. It only has 3 columns. So the first one is ID, it's just 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc, etc. It's just incremental, really easy. The second one is name. So here you're just going to give your measurement a name. So here I have one that is room height, and then it's cage height, and then it's transfer height. It's just to know what we're talking about. And then the last one is the measure type. So there's delta 3 times here because I just want heights for this one. But you can do this with all of the measurement types. Here you have a list of all of the measurement types that exist and what they look like. Alright, let's get back to our example. So first what I'll do is download this file. So I'll just go download, and what I want is a CSV. So comma separated value, CSV. Just click on that and it will download the CSV. So it's called measures, upper room measures. Okay, that's cool. You can find 2 CSV examples in the article that is in the description down below. We'll just go back in here, and now what I will do is go right here into project and click on the plus. Right here you can see there is a little box that is called import measurements or predefined elements. So we'll see the predefined elements or primary models in another video. Today we're only going to talk about measurements. So here if you just click on this, that will open this window. You can also open this window by just taking your CSV file. So that's the one that we just exported together. I'll just take it and drag it over the window, okay, over the viewer, and that will open the same exact Dropbox. So if I just let it go, it will directly create a folder that has the name of the file that we just uploaded, and inside of it I have my 3 measurements. So I'll just select the first one. You can see it's nowhere to be seen because it didn't have any values of points, like where's the upper point and where's the lower point. So I can just go here and click repeat measurement. So that one I'm trying to get the room height. So I'll just go repeat measurement, get the height from the very top to the very bottom, just like that, just 2 points, and that's it. The cage height, that's what I'm talking about. So I'll just go here, select it, repeat measurement, go there, top, bottom, I have it. And then the transfer height, I'm gonna get these ones, so I'll take from the bottom right here. So it's just like repeat measurement. I'll take it from here to the bottom. There we go. So now I have my 3 heights of my 3 different things that I wanted. And I can do the same thing out there in the second room. So what I'll do is I'll just go into that second room right here, and I can do the exact same thing. So it's going to be plus, click on this, and I can select the file directly. So here you can see I'm in download, and I'm going to get the same file. Open it. It will create a new folder, and so that one is going to get renamed not upper room but lower room this time. Lower room, there we go. And we have the 3 same measurements, so I'll just take this one, repeat measurement from the very top to the very bottom, got it. Cage height, that one in this case is going to be the height of just this, the difference that I have here. So cage height, repeat measurement from the bottom to the top, that is right here, the difference between the 2 levels. And then finally the transfer height, I'm just going to get the height from the bottom to the top of the transfer. So like right here, that's perfect. In just a few seconds I was able to create, in my case, 6 different measurements, but I could have created way more. It's just one example, obviously short example, just to show you how it works. Now that we've done this, what we can do is actually export these values. So what I'll do is just, I can close this, and I'll go here into export. Click this, and instead of selecting point clouds, which you will see in another video what that does, you can go into measurements. So just click this, and here you have the list of all the measurements. So I can either select the measurements one by one, or I can just click on, the folder, and that will select all of the measurements that are inside of the folder. So if I want to export all of them, I can select the 2 folders and then give it a name. So that's going to be measures overall, for example. Okay, and then I just click export, and now I have 2 CSVs that have been downloaded, and we're going to see what is inside each of those. So here I'm back into a Google Sheet, and I'm just going to go into File and then import the 2 CSVs. Browse. These are the 2 that I've downloaded, so I'll start off with points, open. I'll insert a new sheet, import. There we go, there it is. So we'll start talking about that one. So here you can see I have my index 0 I have my index 0 twice with the name room height, so the same measurement twice. Why is that? That is because this file is going to relay to all of the points. So we know that room height here was from the first one, so it's going to be the upper room. Okay, and now I have the position of the first point that I dropped, and I have the position of the second point that I dropped. So if I go back here, and then I can go on the right, upper room, double click on room height, I know that this first point right here, this position corresponds to this point. Okay, and then this position corresponds to the points that is down there, and I can also find this information right here. Okay, this is exactly what I have right here. So this file is only to have the position of the points. And why is that? That is because you can literally take this file as it is, so with the name, measure type, index, position, and everything, and import that directly into the web application to reload the measurements directly. So to show you exactly what that does, I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to delete the upper room and the lower room. So now I don't have any measurements at all anymore. Okay, but if I go right here to download and take that overall points, I'll just take this, drop it. It has recreated my 3 measurements directly because I have the information of point. You can see the difference right here. Here I do have the information of position for each point, whereas here I just have the information that I want to create these 3 measurements. Okay, there was a huge difference between those 2. Now let's go into the second file that was generated when we exported the measurements. Once again, File, Import, Upload, Browse, and now this time we're going to load overall measurements. Open this. Now this one is the interesting one if you're trying to know the distances, the heights that you have and everything. So here you can see room height, we know it's a delta still, and now we have the actual distance. So that means for that one is going to be that blue line right here, so 814, which we can see right here, 814 with all of the details. And then we have the 3 delta, so x, y, z, z being the height that we're actually looking for. So here it's 7.79 and so on and so on. And here we have a shorter version, 7.79, and we have that for all of the measurements right there.